The story begins with a man named Milo who is suffering from a mental illness called autism. Here Milo was keeping an eye on a lady and was calculating something in his mind. Along with this, things around him like a passenger bus, a man sitting on the side of the road, a pothole on the road, and a cycle coming at high speed. Now keeping all these things in mind, Milo crossed the road and put the pencil in his pocket on a mailbox. Now Milo's doing this started a chain reaction there, and when a taxi passed through the pothole, the pencil fell on the ground due to water splashes. Now seeing the pencil on the ground, the man sitting on the side of the road went to pick it up, but the next moment, the cyclist collided with this man and there was a small accident. Now due to this accident, the driver in the bus lost his mind and he didn't see that the red light on the signal was on. Due to this carelessness, the bus collided with the lady whom Milo was keeping an eye on. And in this way, Milo did a murder on his calculation and turned it into a very clever accident. Now in the next scene, we see a girl named Olivia who works in the FBI's fringe department. Today, Olivia returned to work after a long time because during the last mission, she had a small head injury and that's why Olivia was sent on a long vacation. Now when Olivia reached the headquarters, another officer named Charlie welcomed her. Charlie is the head of all of them and also the supervisor of this department. After this, we see the FBI's chief Bishop who was talking to someone in his office. Now here it is clear that Olivia is not a real person, but a clone, and she has been called from another universe. The chief did this because during the last mission, Olivia's life was lost. Now since Olivia was his best agent, the chief didn't want to lose her and that's why he put all the memories of Olivia in a clone and brought her back to life. Now after a while, got the news of the accident where a bus collided with a woman. Here Charlie tells everyone that in the last week, such incidents have been reported twice, and there was definitely someone behind it. Now after a while, everyone reached the location and started interrogating the people present there. An officer named Lean was leading this investigation whose face was completely burnt. Here Charlie examined the dead body and found out from his fingerprints that the deceased woman's name is Julian Foster. On the other hand, Olivia interrogated the bus driver, on whom the driver told her that in his career so far, he has not even killed a small animal, and he himself is surprised that how did he make such a big mistake. Here during the investigation, we seen which completely surprised him. Now after a little interrogation, it was found out that the man sitting on the side of the road had gone to pick up the pencil and in the meantime, he collided with that cycle guy. Now after hearing this, Lee understood that this is the root of all this mess and he must have started the chain reaction due to which that woman died. After this, all these people reached the headquarters where Lee and Charlie started trying to find a connection between these two incidents. Now at first, they didn't find any connection in these incidents. But when Lee saw these photos carefully, he saw that pencil common in these photos. And with this, his suspicion changed that where was the person behind these two incidents. After this, Lee and Charlie called a lady named Astrid who is a mathematician of this French department. Here Astrid tells everyone that it is impossible for anyone to give birth to such a chain reaction and use it in their favor. But now she says something else. That's when they get a news of another incident. As soon as they got the news, they immediately saw that this time their victim is alive. Now after investigating, it was revealed that a small dog suddenly appeared in front of the bus due to which the bus got out of control. Now during this investigation, Olivia's eyes went to that blinking pencil and she immediately understood that this chain reaction is not over yet. Now when Olivia looked around, she saw Milo standing on the bridge. Olivia sees that a man is standing on the other side of Milo Road who is trying to cross the road, but then the ambulance collided with him and this man died on the spot. Seeing this, Olivia informed her team members about this and immediately ran towards Milo. Now seeing Olivia coming towards her, Milo made some calculations and threw a cycle lying nearby from the bridge. Now as soon as Milo did this, the bus coming from the front changed its direction and started heading straight towards the bridge on which Milo was standing. Here Olivia also reached the bridge and pointed her gun at Milo's head. But before she could do anything, Milo jumped off the bridge and fell directly on top of the bus. By the time Olivia could understand anything, Milo was out of his grasp. After this, Milo reached his house where his sister Maddie was getting worried for him. Here Maddie says that in the last few days we have been getting a lot of calls from the hospital and we have to go to the doctor as soon as possible. But even after explaining a lot, Milo did not agree to go to the hospital and ignored Maddie's words. Here Maddie asked him to surrender and explain to him how far he has come in this world of crime. However, Milo did not care and started justifying what he had done. But now he says something else, that Maddie showed him a plastic horse which was given to him by his mom. Now seeing became very uncomfortable and he remembered his mom who is no longer in this world. After this, we see Agent Lee who was brought to the hospital for a regular skin checkup. Now before going to the chamber, Lee tells Olivia to find a connection between the 3 people who were killed in these incidents. Now keeping these things in mind, Olivia reached her headquarters and tried to find a connection between. Now after a little checkup, Olivia found out that the 3 people who were killed in these incidents all work in the same hospital. After this, Olivia gave all of this information to Charlie and they both immediately went to that hospital. Here, Olivia noticed some patients who were using the same pencil which they found in the crime scene. After a while, they met Drive Levin and showed him a picture of the 3 victims. Dr. Levin identified those 3 people and told Olivia that these 3 people work in the same hospital and were a part of a special experiment. Through this experiment, we treat mentally ill people and through a special medicine, we increase their mental IQ. And by reversing this process, we normalize their mental IQ. After this, the doctor showed him some videos of the patients and in these videos, Olivia noticed Milo. Now Drive Levin told him that Milo is also a patient and is a part of this experiment. After the experiment, Milo was sent home under the care of his sister and a week later, he was asked to come back to the hospital so that this experiment can be reversed and his mental condition can be normalized. But after a week, when the hospital staff called him, he refused to come back and switched off his phone. Now as soon as Milo's sister was found, Olivia and Charlie decided to meet him and immediately came out of the hospital, but they were unaware that Milo was observing every movement of Olivia and analyzing the patterns in these movements and trying to figure out. After a while, Olivia and Charlie reached Milo's house where they met Maddie. They asked Maddie about Milo, to which Maddie replied that she doesn't know anything about Milo. Now both of them were suspicious that Maddie was hiding something from them. That's why Olivia told her about Milo's murders and explained how dangerous Milo's freedom can be. During this conversation, when Charlie was searching the house, Olivia told Maddie about her sister who is no longer in this world. Hearing this, Maddie felt bad because she also lost her mom a few months ago. Now this similar situation filled Maddie's heart with sympathy and she gave Olivia some information. Maddie told her that after that experiment, Milo has become very smart and he can use his calculations to predict the events happening around him and to destroy his concentration. He has to show the wooden horse which our mom gave us. After this, Maddie gave Olivia an envelope which had the address of the hotel where Milo has been a few days. Here, Maddie told Olivia that she with Milo's actions. After getting the address, Olivia and Charlie left to the hotel where Milo has been a few days. On the other side, we see Milo who was the hotel's window and doing some calculations. He was looking at the construction area in front of him where there was a low oxygen level board. Actually, of dust in this construction area and to breathe here, an oxygen pump was needed. Now, Milo did his calculations and made a plan. Milo's plan was to bring Olivia to this construction area and when Olivia will take oxygen break, he will drop cement blocks on her and kill her. Now, according to Milo's prediction, Olivia and Charlie reached the hotel where Olivia saw Milo who was waiting for him on the now. Milo ran towards the construction area and Olivia also followed him. Now, Olivia who is a clone in another universe, she couldn't understand this signboard and without oxygen pump went to that construction area. Now, Milo's calculations were wrong and he the blocks below. Now, Milo was shocked and was caught by Olivia, but due to lack of oxygen, Olivia couldn't breathe and she fell on the ground. Milo tried to run away but Charlie at the last moment. Here, he pointed his gun at Milo and gave Olivia oxygen and saved her. Now, after run, Charlie asked Olivia, why did you go to without oxygen pump? Olivia replied that she clone and this signboard was new for now. In the last scene, we see Milo talking to in an isolated chamber. Doctors said that Milo's mind is so advanced that it's impossible for anyone to understand. Now, Maddie was sad because she couldn't help her brother. But, leaving, she came to safe and keep chilling.